Love, relationship, right? So instead of talking about the traditional Valentine's Day, let's talk about relationship around us. Let's recognize people around us, from family, friends who have been caring and supporting us all throughout, mentors, your bosses, your own teammates, from where you were able to draw inspiration. Some transformation happened because of these people. Let's also recognize one more person in our life, one very important person, most underrated, unrecognized. That person comes with us as a constant companion. It's just that we don't talk to them quite often. Their relationship is the only thing you can count on, even when you don't have anybody in this world. I'm talking about the relationship within ourselves, self-love. Let's talk about self-love and how I have realized the importance of it. Let me share with you an incident. 4 years back, I was in a EQ coaching environment. By then, I completed 2 levels of EQ. I was feeling a little high because one, it's the first exposure for me to EQ world. I was amazed to see this side of perspectives in life through emotional intelligence. I was amazed to see the conversations happening in EQ, the tools, the approach, methods people use to find out their strength and weakness, and how do they build relationship using EQ tools, and how easy, if only you are able to go through emotional intelligence every moment, and how vibrant can the world become. So all these things were happening, and I was doing pretty well in my Viva session of EQ consultation with my own teammates, and I had some really good fans for my EQ conversations. I still have them. And then I happened to attend another coaching call with a senior coach. Just in 30 minutes from the start of the session, she asked one question to all of us, and I was dumbstruck. She posed me a question saying, "What is happiness for you? What makes you happy? Are you really taking care of your well-being?" I was like, what? Why am I not able to come out with my list of things? Then I was thinking deeply. I said, okay, I am a young mother, and I get happiness when I watch my child grow. Every moves of her, every words that she utters, so those things makes me really happy. I shared this with so much pride, and then she said, okay, and are you really happy with that? Actually, inside me, I was checking with myself. Yeah, I was happy, but then no, actually I'm tired too, because without support system backing you up, you are although you want to sense that happiness around you, you're actually physically tired. There's a clash of emotion in you. So the real source of happiness is not that. And then she came and asked me, what if the child grows? Would you still not be happy, or would you stop being happy? And I was like, okay, let me give you the second reason. So I said, when I complete my task at office, at every completion of my task, I get happy. Actually, I was not. I was not really happy, but I feel, something has been done. So let's move on to the next one. I wasn't paying enough moments to, feel that happiness there. So there is no sense of happiness, but there is a sense of achievement maybe for a smaller tasks. Then she came up and asked me, okay, what if those tasks are completed? What happens to you? I said, maybe this is the way that life throws happiness to us, few moments of happiness. And then she came and asked me, what if there is a constant source of happiness that you can find? I was dumbstruck again. Then I was asking myself, I was not taught about this concept at all for my 30 years of my education so far. Why is it so? Why I was not asked to look inward? While I was going through a lot of churning inside me, then I was also thinking about this one thing. Even at home we were told, you do good for others, things will happen for you. God will take care of you. When you're upset, you talk to others because you have good friends. You have good people to show you that support and care. Why would I have to stand near the mirror and talk to myself? Am I a mental case or something? Then she came and asked me, okay, tell me what's your score, what's your measure in your report? I said I was doing pretty well except for one competency where I'm not sure, I wanted to ask you a clarification why this is showing low. She asked me which component. I said empathy. I am confident because I got through the EQ live sessions, and I also have a good associations with around me, with friends or people around me in my neighborhood. So I never felt that I was doing something, somewhere I was doing something little low that I have to address it. And then she came up and asked, okay, now that you have a good relationship with others, do you think you have a good relationship within yourself? Maybe that is why the scores are low. Then that's when she opened up, she said, there are two measures to empathy in emotional intelligence. So one is empathy for others, another one is for self. Then suddenly my bulb went on. This is why my scores were low. This is the area that I have to address immediately. Because so far I've been doing a lot of goal setting. For 14-15 years I was working with corporate. I only know all that concepts that I learned in personal development through my corporate exposure and training. I never did any learning exclusively for my personal goals. Only at that moment I got to know that I have to do something for my needs, my aspirations, my passion. So I'm talking about self-love. So from there on, I started learning about vision board. I have a vision board for this year created. It's up there in my desk. I always get to see my vision board. I had to spend a huge amount of money and time to learn these concepts. If only I had knew relationship within yourself is also equally important for you to rise up in life. So self-love is taking care of your needs, aspirations without compromising your well-being to please others. Self-love can mean something different for each person because we all have different ways to take care of ourselves. So in the following episodes, I am going to give you challenge for 21 days straight off. I am going to be talking about concepts to develop that self-love in you. If you are a hard nut like me, where you did not know the methods, the ways to develop that ability in you to love yourself, this is for you. If you already know this concept, why don't you just tag somebody else whom you think it could be beneficial, or you may want to redo it again along with me, because I'll be doing this exercise with each one of you along with you through videos. So from tomorrow onwards, I'll be sharing with you episodes on self-love, different ways, different concepts, different methods, how you can invoke your well-being through best strong relationship within yourself. So until I see you in the next episode, watch out TOT series and stay safe. Bye-bye.